Guys, welcome to Uncaged, the John Rocker podcast. I am Johnny Free. This is John Rocker. And this is Rocker Steiner. Glad to see you, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
Coming out, man.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Enjoyed it. We're sitting and shooting again from John Rich's bar, the Redneck Riviera, right on Broadway in downtown Nashville. And Rocker Steiner lives outside Dallas, outside Fort Worth, and was kind enough to fly and sit down with us. So we're happy to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's nothing I would have missed. So
Tell them who you are, Rocker.
I'm a Rocker Steiner. I'm a bareback rider, which is I ride bucking horses.
Number 2 in the world, right?
Number 2 in the world.
21 years old, number 2 in the world, bareback rider.
Just for a couple more weeks though. We'll get to number 1.
We'll get to the numero uno.
Mm-hmm.
So, and one cool thing, I don't know if I haven't seen the birth certificate or the driver's license yet, but one reason he is sitting here is Rocker, except his first name is Rocker, and supposedly that comes from my last name. So
Yeah.
That's what your parents.
Yeah, whenever Dad found out he was having a boy, he wanted a name that he thought would fit. And
This guy will be a real asshole. Just give him this name.
yeah,
Dad, you're kind of a dick.
yeah. Dad always liked real passionate people. He was one himself, so I think he just named me after the one he thought was the most passionate.
Yeah,
So
you showed some video of your dad earlier. Bulldog.
Yeah.
That's the number where you, the crazy guys that jump off the back of horses and land on steers and wrestle them to the ground and all that. So
like you said, whoever invented that was definitely hammered.
Oh, definitely. That was a 2 a.m. drunk, and we're going to sport out of this shit.
Yeah.
Yes. How long did your dad rodeo for?
He started when he was 20 and I think 8 years, I guess. 28, he retired.
Okay.
Yes.
No, is that just you're just tired of getting your ass kicked, basically?
No, he won the world and he retired. He said, I'm done. So yeah, retired on top. He made the finals in 2000 with my mom, and then came back.
You see, your mom was
a barrel racer.
racer.
Yeah, so she made the finals in 2000. And then my dad came back.
Well, one of the best compliments I think you can give a woman is like, honey, you got an ass like a barrel racer.
Yeah.
I mean, them tight jeans you're wearing, maybe.
Oh, yeah, but he
Barrel racer's ass.
And your grandpa was a world champion too, right?
yes, sir. In 1973, won the world in bulldogging. Not bulldogging, bull riding. Sorry,
Bull riding, huh?
bull riding, bulldogging.
Now, you say you don't ride bulls, though.
No,
Yeah.
no, sir, I didn't.
Is
I
that
did not.
a self-preservation decision?
I would if my grandmother would let me.
This is grandma.
Yeah,
Grandma went
my Gigi would not let me. She said
That's
she already lived through bull riding one time. She's not going
cracked
to get.
forehead and busted nose and shit like that.
Yeah, I think she just thought I was too pretty for riding bulls.
You're pretty. I'll give you that. That may be gay to say that. You appreciate another man's looks.
So how you like the team stuff they got going on now with the PBR, with the bull riding and everything?
So from what I've asked my buddies that are in it, it's really good if you're one of the best. Like it's just like a NFL MLB draft. So you get if you go in number 1, get picked number 1, you're gonna make a lot of money. John Krember was number 1 pick, and I think they treat him pretty well. So, but I think
Explain to me that. Again, I've been a rodeo half a dozen times. Don't know a lot of the rules or the configuration.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not super familiar with how the teams in the PBR is.
I shouldn't feel dumb then.
Yeah, I'm honestly kind of confused about it as well.
What it is, it's like a franchise. So each team, like the guy that owned the Dale Earnhardt's race car.
Well, like NASCAR team.
Yes, sir.
Richard Childress.
So like Richard Childress owns the Carolina Cowboys.
Yeah.
So they have a coach and all that, and they
Carolina Cowboys are a rodeo team.
Yeah.
yes sir.
Oh,
Just bull riding though.
And then Dana White and Kid Rock, they own bulls. So they have bulls that they own.
Mm-hmm.
And so they got, I like it.
It's crazy.
Money in this country.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of celebrities that own bucking bulls now. Like my buddy Co Wetzel has.
How much one of those costs? What does a good bucking bull cost you these days?
There's no. I mean, if you buy
$50 million.
if you buy
$8.
Oh yeah.
Really? No shit.
you can buy like a young calf. You can throw a rock and hit a good bull nowadays. There's gray bulls everywhere, so you can buy.
What makes a good bull? Everything I need to know about rodeo right now.
Yeah, so pretty much like
Question.
bucking horses, bulls, it's all the same. Like how athletic they are, how high they jump, how high they kick. A lot of it's how close they stay to the bucking chutes with the bareback horses, and bulls. Like honestly, like there's so many great bulls now. Like it's hard to pick which one's the best. So
and you've been to rodeo, obviously, right?
Oh yeah.
Those bulls were like, holy shit,
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker.
You should be right up at, like, I always get seats right there. Right
Yeah, me too.
Man, and those bulls, I mean, it's wow.
They're athletic, man.
Oh, yeah.
They can jump over a 9-foot fence panel.
Yeah, what was the other rodeo 3-4 years ago? One with the stands. What was that at? That was in Argentina or
No, it wouldn't
No,
have
this,
happened
this,
here.
this happened. I want to say it was almost at like
it's been last 3
it happened
4
at a
years.
rodeo that I just left,
Yeah.
and some chick got mowed down by this bull. Oh, it's wild. It's a bad deal.
Yeah, holy
But they're
shit.
these kids are athletic.
That's it, dude. I mean,
And the most athletic people at the rodeo are the clowns. The clowns are the
Yeah,
ones that
probably
protect
right.
them all.
Oh, the bullfighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how does one go about becoming a rodeo clown? Yeah, you familiar with that?
I think no offense
Sign
to
up for that shit.
no offense to all my bullfighting buddies, but I think it's just they tried a rodeo and they didn't like it or just wanted to do something
It's
else.
just how you couldn't rodeo, so you couldn't play baseball, so you decided to coach.
There,
So you decided to be
yeah.
fine.
Cody Webster is the best bullfighter of all time.
Yeah.
And he'll. If I was a bull rider, I definitely want Cody Webster in there.
We were in see, there's a lot of Codys around rodeoing. Cody, Wyoming. Charity event there every year in what they call the Codeo Stampede Rodeo.
Yeah, Cody Night Rodeo.
Fucking night. So I've been to that one probably 6-7 times, and we've gotten completely hammered drunk a few times with the clowns. We'll see them at the Silver Dollar.
Oh, yeah.
That's the rodeo.
Silver
I
Dollar.
don't want to go
It's in our
anywhere.
little VIP area. And
I was in that bar when I want to say I was like 15 or 16 in that bar.
yeah.
Yeah, and what's funny is I was in that bar and I was like 15 or 16, and then a kid that was turning 21, like seriously, like the next day or 2 days later, they wouldn't let him in. He saw me. He's like, "You got to be fucking kidding."
I just sneak away in there. It's not
I'm
you're
not-
gonna like fool somebody with your age.
Yeah, I guess I don't. I guess
Because
I
his name's
tried to
Rocker
get
Steiner,
15
man.
right now.
Yeah.
Wait, were you rodeoing then though?
Yes, I wasn't rodeoing professionally, but getting on.
Yeah.
I was practicing. So like the way I did it, Ty Murray had a plan for me. Are you familiar with Ty Murray?
No.
He's
I'm a
the
novice.
king of the Cowboys. He did bareback riding, broncs, and rode bulls. He's a 7-time all-around champion.
Okay.
He's the greatest to ever do it.
You're just gonna focus on bareback horses though.
Yes, sir. I'm not as good as Ty, so I'm just gonna
Right?
stick to him.
Still young though. Still young.
No, he
Hey,
but him and my dad were great friends, and whenever I was 13, and my granddad had the idea for me to start riding bareback horses, right to his
you
house.
told me you're 13, huh?
And
You see, you turned professional when you're 17.
18, you have to be 18 to
18,
be a pro.
okay.
So,
And you're
so
a
for
world
5
champion.
years, I just practiced. He didn't want me to go to a high school rodeo, which I couldn't go to high school rodeo anyways. I dropped out of the 4th grade. So,
You go to school in 4th grade.
I dropped out of school in the 4th grade. So,
So you're homeschool, I'm assuming,
sure.
sort of, technically. Just don't ask me any math questions. Yeah, I'm homeschooled.
Yeah, please don't ask me any math questions.
Or as you know, yeah.
I know how to take the check and give it to the bank.
There you go. Then sign your name at least.
I can fill out a W-9.
You can print
Yeah.
your name. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I think rodeo guys just put it next.
Mhm. Something like that. But pretty much, Ty didn't have me go to high school rodeo, amateur rodeo. So I practiced for 5 years and then
I
pro.
probably just jump on horses' backs. It's like
I'd like
yeah, what's like your whole training regimen? Like, how do you get yourself ready? Fucking rodeo.
there's not really
Ready to rodeo.
any way to practice other than just to do it.
Yeah.
So
No techniques.
we have like buck machines and
You said the one group's got coaches. So what are they working on?
I mean, so they're coaches, but like, there's really like, it's kind of hard to like teach somebody. Like you can't. It's not like
You can do it.
it's not like I can teach you how to play guitar. It's kind of like you kind of just got to figure it out. So like just be getting on all the time.
Your ass kicked and then
The coaches more make them like work out and then make them get on practice bulls. So,
So how many hours a week would you do something like that? Prepare.
whenever I was 13 to 15, I got on 5 horses a day, 2 days a week.
You wear a cup when you do this shit?
Mm-mm.
Just bareback, bare balls.
Balls of steel.
God damn.
And they lean way back like this too, and it's
I
wild.
hope you don't want kids. Yeah, some maybe come out a little fucking wonky.
Yeah, I know I did.
So your granddaddy was a bull rider. That's where we got our height
So
from,
your
right?
balls
Yeah.
supposed to be round.
Which,
yours are flat.
Honestly, my family's pretty big. Like my granddad's brothers, one was 6'4", the other one was like 6'3". My great granddad was like 6'2". My great great grandfather was like 6'6".
Better be moderate sized.
Oh, my size is the perfect size. So like you want to be like
a race car driver.
yeah, exactly. So like there's some guys right now that are like 6'2", 6'3", and it's just harder for them.
You're about the exact size of Chase Elliott. I mean,
Yeah.
I know Chase was fucking 6 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chase, you and Chase are very similar adult.
Yeah. So your dad was named Sid?
Sid. So whenever
Sid Steiner.
whenever he was going, it's kind of like whenever Kid Rock
That's his name.
was big, like really big, and which he still is, but they started calling my dad Sid Rock, and so that was like his alter ego.
So the Steiner name, you're not kin to Rick Steiner or?
Yeah,
Big Papa
when
Pump,
my kid named
Scott
Steiner, I thought Rick and Scott.
I'm pretty sure there's some relation, like way down the line, but I think
Very common name.
I think in Germany, like Steiner's a pretty common name.
Well, maybe so.
It means stone worker.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you got John Rocker,
When you drop out of school with the 4th grade, you're probably gonna be a stone worker for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Unless you can play right up.
Yeah, my dad used to call me the experiment. Because I would be in school and run over my backpack, and whenever I was wakeboarding, I'd be like, hey, call him, hey, the trees aren't moving. Let's go wakeboard. So about 5 minutes later, the phone in the classroom would ring, and he'd come get me. So
Oh, it's sick again.
yeah, so he
I've died 3 times this month.
and I was always in trouble in school and stuff. So he just pulled me out and started calling me the experiment. He's like, Rocker, he's like, I might be ruining your life. I don't know. He's like, but you can't let me down. Like you gotta work. So I hope I didn't let him
A
down.
nice bridge a little early today.
Yeah.
Don't work out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
like it worked out, man.
yeah, I had to work hard for him.
Yeah.
Couldn't let him down. So
how many rodeos y'all do a year?
so we're allowed to enter. Well, you can enter all the rodeos you want, but you can only go to 100 that count for the NFR for the world standings. So 100 rodeos is a lot.
Do you just have like a season, or is it all year long?
So it's all year long. It's October to October. There's like really slow times and then really fast times. So like January
You
to
mean riding a bull in January, freezing your ass off?
so like January rodeos, like you can go to like the Gillette, Wyoming, like the Buck and Ball, go to Denver, and then February is Fort Worth.
January in Wyoming.
Mm,
Holy shit! I mean, it might be 0 out there.
yeah,
That's
February is
fucking
like
nuts.
Fort Worth, San Antonio. March is Houston and Austin. So there's like 5, 6
How many do you
big
do a year?
rodeos. So the most I've ever been to was 65, and that was last year. And the only reason I really went to that much is like my first year, I think I went to like 48 rodeos, which is insane. Like most guys go to like 80, 90 rodeos. There's some guys that'll go over.
And compete 90 times, every 3 days. 4
Yeah.
days.
So, yeah, some guys rodeo their ass off, which I don't. I mean, the only reason I rodeoed as hard last
Little
year.
rodeo, I guess.
So you keep your you got a workout regimen like you do like health wise?
So I work. My granddad is he's on my ass about working out. He's 73 and he's absolutely ripped. Like I want to say he's probably like 3% body fat.
Wow.
And he
Everything he's cheating.
no, he doesn't.
Cheating.
He doesn't do. I got to show you a picture of him
Nice,
actually.
Rocker.
He doesn't
That's
cheat.
crazy.
He's
I'm gonna say, man,
Yeah, he
if
should.
you don't start working out now,
I got to show you a
body's
picture of
gonna
this
be hurt.
guy. He makes me look absolutely horrible.
Where does he live? In Texas too?
He lives right next to us in Weatherford. Him and my grandmother. God, where's a?
So how far is Weatherford from the 460 ranch?
That's in Guthrie, which is like I want to say like 2.5 hours.
So they actually own a whole county and another county over that
Yes,
whole
sir.
ranch.
Who does?
This 460 ranch, it's a whole county, and then they own another half of a county. So basically, they're the mayor, the whatever. I mean, that whole.
Mayor and the sheriff.
And then Taylor Sheridan, I think, owns it now, right?
Yes, sir. So he got a group of guys together, and it's like 150,000 acres, and I've been out there. It's huge, and like you
Takes
could
a few times everywhere.
you could be out there for every day for 3 years, and you couldn't see the whole place.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, 640 acres is 1 square mile.
Yep.
So divide that by 100,000.
Yeah, it's
That's
wild. It's like 4 or 5 counties, I want to say.
Yeah.
So,
I know it's at least one full county. I know that.
hmm
I didn't know about, and I knew it was like a half of another one or something. But has Taylor ever reached out to you to do anything with him?
So my dad is really good friends with Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah, I've known Taylor since I've been, I want to say 15, and he's a really good friend and a really good guy. He's done a lot for rodeo, and some people, just how people are, just want to assume how somebody is. So there's a lot of shit that's talked on Taylor, and I'm like, everybody that's
is this guy?
Taylor Sheridan, he's
Okay.
written probably every good show, movie in the last 8 years. Landman,
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy,
I hear Landman.
Wind River,
I haven't watched it yet.
Yellowstone,
Yeah, Yellowstone.
1883.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I've actually read the credits, but I want to see who he is. But
yeah, he's an absolute unit.
I think he did The Shield too.
Okay.
He was a rider on that.
He's done so much stuff.
Where would we bring his name up?
He owns that big ranch. He owns,
Owns that ranch.
yeah, he owns 4.6s.
Yeah,
And so they got a show now called 4.6s coming out or something. Right?
Yeah, so they do a lot of shooting out there. But yeah, anybody that's ever said anything to me bad about him, I'll let him know.
That's why
You know him personally?
Yes, sir. He's a really good guy.
that's what you need to do. Is you need to get John signed up for Cowboy Camp.
Yeah, we can do that.
Sheridan,
I already walk like I just got off a horse.
Sheridan brings.
That's actually give you a real reason. I actually did get off. That's why I walk like this. Yeah.
He brings all these actors out there before they do his shows. And he makes them go through Cowboy Camp for like a month or something to learn how to ride horses.
My cousins bred Arabian horses when I was growing up, so I've been on back of horse a few times.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you should never been elk hunting. The best hunt ever is elk hunting in the Rockies on a horseback.
I have.
That's
I've heard that.
great hunt. I've done that a couple times. And honestly, you get way back in that backcountry, the only way you get an elk out of there is on a horseback. You don't want to take 2 damn days to hike in, hike out, hike in, hike
Yeah,
out.
I got a lot of friends that say that, taking horses or mules is the way to go.
It's awesome. It is badass.
I need to go. I just
You got your gun, your scatter right there. You feel like I fucking need a cowboy back in the 1800s, man.
I was supposed to go last year in Oregon in September, but September rolled around and I was number 2 in the world. But we were going back and forth, so I had a rodeo.
Who's the number 1 guy right now?
His name's Bradley Miller.
There's a number 1 piece of shit right now. It's getting ready to fall hard. Who?
He's a buddy of mine named Bradley Miller. He's really good. He's kicked it up the last 2 years. So.
And how old is he?
I want to say he's a year older than me, maybe.
Okay.
My age.
Got the young guns, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Rodeo's in good hands for the next 10 years, huh?
Yeah, we have a group of guys that are from the age of one of my other buddy who's really good is Weston Timmerman. He's 20, about to turn 21 next month, and then all the way up to 24. We got 10 of the best bareback riders ever.
Stack, man, good. How many bones you broken so far? You tell me none. I'm very disappointed.
So I've had some pretty good luck. I've been lucky. So I've never broken a bone on a horse. I've fractured some, my growth plate, my wrist, and separated some ribs and stuff like that. But I have broken both my feet one time.
How'd you do that?
Jumping off a roof like an idiot. Yeah, it was a wild night.
Least bit of it for that with some tough shit like that.
Yeah, so whenever I was 18, Pendleton, Oregon, it's like one of the last rodeos, and it was like the time where I knew I made my first NFR, and so it was like my last hoorah before the finals, and I sent it a little too hard. There's this place called the Letter Buck Room, and they only serve Pendleton whiskey.
Okay.
And I told you I'm a horrible whiskey drinker.
Yeah.
And so I go in there, and a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, Rocker, when you go in here, just have a couple drinks, but just watch yourself, because just sit back and just watch the shit go down." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a couple drinks," and I started stacking cups. And whenever I walked out, I think I had 8 cups in my hand. So and it closes at 6 because everybody just gets roundhouse. So we go to the Mexican food restaurant, have some margaritas, and then
it's 6 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
so you want that much day drinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so everybody with me is my age, and we go to the bar after dinner, and they let everybody in except me. They knew who I was. They didn't let me in, and I didn't like that very much.
Why didn't they let you in? You start some shit?
Well, no, they knew who I was. I was 18.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't let me in, and there's all my friends are in there. If you're not in there, you're not.
Well, you're just looking through the window.
You're a loser, yeah. So I was like, no way, I'm not getting in this bar. So I had the great plan of sneaking in from the roof.
It's a great idea.
It was a pretty good idea. There's a pole right next to it. I was like, man, I could slide down that pole and get in there. And they caught me on the roof, and I was like, fuck that, I'm not getting caught. No sense in dealing with this. It's like, oh, it's not that far. So I jumped off and right onto concrete and ran. I got away. I felt both my feet snap, ran across to the DQ, sat down and called Dad.
DQ the fucking brake.
Yeah.
Across to the brazier.
Yeah, that was the worst call in my life. Hey.
Stuck my feet in the soft syrup and cooled them off.
Yeah. It was bad.
So I make fun of you with something similar. I was running from the cops one night in Palm Beach, literally 2 or 3 miles from Mar-a-Lago. Because me and my buddies were skiing up there with some chickadees. And I did manage to get actually it was I was only like 2021, and so skinny dip was like we're still in our underwear because we were very modest to like just fucking go full fro, go completely commando. And all of a sudden see fucking lights, coming down the beach. Like, and they went up. I'm like, fuck you, I ain't getting caught. I'm not going down without a fight. They ended up chasing my ass around the Isle of Palm Beach until like 5 or 6 in the morning. I was barefooted with nothing but putting boxers on, like Estee Lauder's house, fucking the Breakers Hotel. I mean, $20-30 million houses, and my stupid ass is running around barefoot with my fucking boxers. And car turns a fucking corner about 2-3 in the morning. I dive in the bushes. That thing fucking pulls up right by me, between here and my fucking dog over there. Cop car. I get up around the other side of the bushes. I am jump a fence. I am hauling ass, barefooted, fucking wooden plank about this high off the ground. Boom! Right with this fucking left big toe.
Oh,
ow!
My Lord.
Holy shit!
Nothing will make you say motherfucker more than stubbing your toe.
Actually, no, it was my right toe, because I finally ended up getting to the Breakers Hotel at about 5:03 in the morning. There was nobody at the valet stand, so I used the valet phone, called the hotel, woke my roommate up. The Breakers don't ask questions. I'll tell you later. Just come fucking pick my ass up, dude. And I went to the park, like hid between the cars for like 20 minutes till he got there. I had to go back to the hotel, take a shower, go to the fucking ballpark. I mean, we were in spring training. I had to go to the ballpark, man, and put my cleats on with a toe that was about this freaking big around.
Thank God they went.
Couldn't say shit. I couldn't say I need the day off, coach, because I guess what I did last night. This guy suck it up, dude. What this destroyed toe.
What year was that?
I went in the big league. I was probably 20 maybe. But then they all got caught. Went to jail for underage drinking and trespassing and all that.
Yeah.
And they had to call the coach and be like, "Hey, can you come?"
Yeah, good thing you were smart enough to run.
That didn't go too well for them.
Yeah, you can't.
I got away though, dude. I got away.
He's like, I might have hurt my toe.
4 or 5 hours to finally get away, but
I feel like 20 is a good age to get in some trouble.
yeah,
I'm past that now. I don't get in trouble anymore.
So what
was you last night? What was you up to last night?
Oh, okay. No, I played the fifth.
So when you're in that shoot and you first sit down, what is that adrenaline rush like?
Your nipples a little stiff?
Yeah, they get a little hard.
Probably.
They get a little hard. It's like one of those things where like you climb over the chutes and like that the little guy on your shoulder is like, "Hey, you sure about this? Why are you doing this?" That's always.
Is it every time or is it?
There's
sometimes a little.
I would say like
less
nervous. It's like 20% of the time. There's like a little voice in the back of your head like, "Hey, why are you doing this?"
What's the worst time you just got your ass kicked? Just got your ass busted? Like, God damn, that hurt. Got pitched 6 in the air.
I would say Caldwell a couple years ago. I got hung up pretty bad to a horse called Chaperone, which is just a kind of a man killer. And it drug me around the arena for a while.
Oh, you got to get on the syrup, huh? Oh, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, well, whenever you go off to the left side and your hand can't open, so you're just dragging until like either you jump all the way over, or like the pickup man rope the horse and stop it, and somebody comes and throws you over. It's pretty horrible. It's
That's
not
suck, dude.
not a
You just look at it's your guy, just be like, "Fuck, come get me, man."
Yeah, it's brutal. I'll have to find a video and show you. It almost happened to me. What day was that? Saturday?
Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday?
Is that what usually happens, or
That's not supposed to happen.
Get all the way off?
Yeah, normally if you do, normally I try to stay on. If I am going to get bucked off, it's going to be after 8 seconds. So normally you want to go to the right side, so your hand will come out. And
you're holding on right hand, left hand, which hand?
Right hand. So if you're right-handed, you want to go off to the right side. Left-handed, left side. So normally if you do hit the ground, you want to go off to the right side. But this time I decided I might as well give the crowd something to cheer for. It's like NASCAR. They want to see a wreck. So every time you get in a wreck, it's like, you're welcome. Sorry.
Man.
You fucking limp away with them
assholes.
With a big ass bruise.
I just kind of see that like, coming out the tunnel playing football or coming out from the bullpen in the World Series or something, like I see that happening every time.
Yeah. Your night's probably going to end when you found your back in the fucking mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the way it's going to go, whether you 8 seconds or not. This is going to end when you flat on my back, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some times where like either you're not going to make the pickup man or it's going to be pretty rough to get off. And like bull riding, you can, get bucked off and land on your feet, you're fine. But there's really no good exit strategy in bareback riding. Yeah, it's because you're going so fast, and then you're coming from left field and just get slammed. Like there's not a good way out.
Yeah.
And our riggings are so tight. Like if I strap my rigging to a helicopter, I could fly home just hanging without trying.
What's a rigging now?
A rigging is what we hang on to. It's just like a handle, and our glove is a bit bigger than our handle. So it's hard getting it in, hard getting it out. But whenever your hand's closed, it's not coming out.
Gotcha.
So they do the same thing with a horse as they do with a bull. They put it around their nuts and squeeze it.
No. So that's like a big misconception.
Okay.
Because a lot of the horses that are bucked are mares, which is is a female.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so it's like
I know that.
so it's a wool strap, like sheep wool, and then it goes all like right where your belt would go, and then it just tightens, and their flank is like a tickle, like a sensitive area, so it's like it tickles them almost. And so, like, it's just tight enough to where it'll stay on, just loose enough to where they think they can get it off. And so that's why they buck, is like they don't.
So they're trying to get that off.
They're trying to get that off. Yeah, they're more trying to get the flank off.
Oh.
Because, like, if
I don't know any of this shit.
I got on a horse without a flank, it'd probably just run off.
Just run away.
Yeah, just run. So, like, they
probably do.
jump and kick to get that flank off, and that's
So I never knew that.
Yeah. And then bulls, it's like a rope.
Yeah.
And so they just it's not even tight. They just tie it on there. They're flanked before the bulls, like the guy's even on them.
Okay.
But us, like, it's loose, and then whenever we nod, the gate opens, they pull it tight, and it cinches up on them, and then they start bucking.
Okay.
Never.
So y'all have y'all's
No clue any of this stuff was going on.
y'all have y'all's own personalized rigging? Like, is that
Yes,
y'all-
sir. So we all ride Barstow riggings.
Okay.
So it's the main company. The out of say there's 150 bareback riders, 145 of them ride Barstows.
Is that about? I mean, there are about $1.50.
There's probably 200 now,
Yeah, so you're number 2 out of 200.
something like that.
Works.
But there's like a lot of kids coming up, a lot of guys that are not rodeoing anymore. But there's probably about 150, 200 guys that are rodeoing.
Badass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Bobby Keith used to ride bulls.
Did it? Like, he used to ride bulls. That skinny ass.
I said them were sheep, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That may be the funnest part of the rodeo is when the kids get on the fucking sheep.
And my dad never let
That's
me
great
do
shit.
it.
No.
So how big's the horse when you're younger? Is it a full size horse when they first put you on?
Yeah, I started off on small horses, but they're
Okay.
so sporadic, and they got little people problems. They're little sporadic things.
Bites and shit.
They're mean little fuckers.
Yeah.
They
I see that. Like Johnny, like Johnny in human form here.
yeah. It literally
Yeah.
we had this one little pony. It'd reach back and bite me on the boot. But like whenever we figured it out, because whenever we got into it, my granddad had a rodeo company, but he's been out of it so long. We just kind of started buying some miniature horses and getting on them. When I was 13, I was probably like 100. I was probably like 80 pounds and like maybe 5 foot.
Yeah.
Not even. I was probably like 4'8".
And
I was a little kid.
Pretty breakable too.
Yeah, I was a little kid.
Snap your ass.
And so we started with little horses, but then we started getting on some bigger horses. Bigger horses are just like more like trackable.
And
They have
you like
set
this
pattern.
from day one. You were 12, 13,
And
starting out. You're like, yeah.
I was in love with it
shit.
before I even did it.
Yeah.
And
Watching your dad and all that. Well, I guess you probably never watched your dad.
no, he retired in
So we retired in
2002.
In 02 we retired. Okay.
I was born in 03.
Yeah, so you probably never seen some videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just he was a really good wakeboarder. You know what wakeboarding is?
Uh-huh.
So we
I know what boats are. I know what skiing is. and
well, wakeboarding's super small. So like sometimes like I'll ask people and they're like, "What's wakeboarding?" I'm like, "It's pretty much like surfing, at a high speed behind a boat." So he was a really good wakeboarder, and so I grew up doing that. I started wakeboarding at 3, and then was just a wakeboarder. I won the world when I was 9.
Because you walk first or wakeboard first?
So hold on, you're a world
Definitely
champion.
walk.
You're a world champion wakeboarder too?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, so I won the world when I was 9. Competed till I was about 14.
Yeah.
But I love riding bareback horses, and
Can't do both probably.
it'd be really hard.
Yeah.
Really hard. So
Any downtime.
started doing that, and then
I wonder what hurts worse, falling at 20, 30 miles an hour on a wakeboard or getting pissed off a horse.
honestly, like a bad
that water sting, man.
like a bad front edge or a back edge on a wakeboard is honestly probably more brutal.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, you're standing up and all of a sudden your fucking face.
I remember one time I caught a front edge so hard that my feet came out of my bindings, and I swear I was at the bottom of the lake. It shot me so far underwater. I had to like track the bubbles to see which way to go. Oh, it's bad, but yeah, but there's if like I said, like if you get hung up or stomped or kicked, like that's pretty bad. But
Yeah.
I probably had more bad wakeboard crashes than.
Yeah, I would even my big fucking donkey ass. I would kind of scare the shit out of me getting hung up. And you're hanging off the side of a 600-pound animal that just one hoof in the wrong place. That's
Yeah,
fucking bad.
these horses are big. I set the world record on a horse called Virgil. That's probably tipping 1,900 pounds.
1,900? That horse is maybe like 800-900 pounds. Like,
No.
the size of an elk.
No, like there's some horses that are like 900, 1,000 pounds, but those are like the runts. They're super small.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like I would say like the average size horse is like 1,300.
You know what I feel like right now? This is kind of a stretch analogy here. I used to go to a place in Dallas. You might know where it is. A place, a hotel called Bonash. It's a little boutique, fucking style hotel. We used to go there and drink sometimes. Sit by up at the bar. The Colorado Avalanche walks in one day. I'm looking like big old doggies, man. These big fucking 6'5" mullets and like fake ass teeth and shit. And that's Colorado Avalanche. So I'm sitting there talking to this dude with an outrageous fucking French accent, and we're talking baseball. This cat knew a ton about baseball. It was fucking Patrick Waugh. And as soon as I heard it was Patrick Waugh, I'm like, oh shit, please don't ask me anything about hockey. I know nothing about hockey. Well, this is the conversation of Patrick Waugh asking about hockey. I'm just feeling dumb because I know nothing about fucking rodeo. So yeah, I'm gonna like learn from scratch all the way up.
Yeah.
I feel kind of
Yeah, the thing about rodeo is it's like the one bad thing about rodeo. It's so hard to explain to somebody that's never.
Yeah, I've been to a few, like I said. But,
yeah, like you've been to a few, but like you've never had anybody like so.
No, I
Somebody that's like never been like had something explained it's so hard. Like because like whenever I'm explaining like how the judging works or how it's scored, like I'm honestly like kind of confused sometimes too. Like it almost makes it sound stupid.
Yeah, like I was judging work in gymnastics.
Yeah, I got no idea.
See to give her a 9 instead of a 10.
Yeah, but it's the cool. I think it's the coolest sport in America.
It is badass.
I think it's the most American sport, the last true American sport. That and NASCAR.
Yeah,
but
I can see that.
He was telling me that like in baseball, you can go argue with an umpire, or you can get if you do that in a rodeo, it's like
man. I cussed a judge one time. On is my first NFR. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They laid it to me.
No, they just fuck with your scores, or they fine you, or they suspend you, or
I mean, the thing about it is like judges are people too. So if you cuss a judge's ass or say something to them
every day.
Yeah, but they're people too. So it's like if I don't like somebody, I'm probably not going to judge them as well as if I liked them. So it's like you kind of have to remain cool with them if you want to win. So
yeah, you're supposed to deal with umpires too. As a coach, you can chew an umpire's ass. The pitcher, you don't say shit. Yeah, maybe a guy with some like big time seniority, a lot of years in, maybe.
Yeah.
Because the umpire will respect you. But if you're a 1, 2, 3 year guy, you motherfucking umpire, yeah. I remember it wasn't me, thank God, but Joe West, like Cowboy Joe West. I love Joe West. He's a piece of work, and he's a guy. But people too, that he would let you know real quick. Fuck, you don't like when you're looking at me. I mean, I don't remember who was throwing, but they showed him up, man. Snatched the ball back. They thought he missed a call or something. Yeah, I swear to you, they threw at least 2 in a row, if not 3 in a row. Middle fucking thigh high. Just nothing ball. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And I mean, it was so egregious that it became a Sports Center highlight, and the whole studio was laughing at it. Mm-hmm. Don't fuck with Joe West. I can't remember who was pitching, but yeah. Some of them are don't take it personally when you show them up, but others, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, there's
the
some
punchier ones.
There's some judges and people that understand, and like whenever you're competing and your emotions are running high, and you're competitive, you can say things that sometimes you don't mean, and so like I've done it before, and it was it's just one of those things that some people understand and some people don't. Some people will hold it against you forever.
Exactly.
But
so what is this? So you said there's scores on the horse and the scores on you as well.
Yes, sir. So I mean, there's a total of 100 points, and 50 for the horse, 50 for the rider. So it's just if they mark me a 45 and the horse a 45, it's 90. Yeah. I'm not the best at math, but that math is mathing.
You're not Asian, but that works out.
Yeah,
it works out. So what's I mean, obviously Hunter's the best. What's like this score is going to win me the rodeo?
Like a big short round, like say like a Houston or Fort Worth, San Antonio, Calgary, like big rodeos. Like if you're not above 90, you're not gonna win it.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's the horses are so good.
How many rodeos you won? I
want to say I won like
buckles you got.
I want to say I won like 22 last year.
Last year.
Mm.
Out of what like
I went to 65.
so you're 33%. Gives you the Hall of Fame right there. Where's the Rodeo Hall of Fame?
Colorado Springs, I want to say.
I was just out in Colorado Springs like 2 months ago, touring the Air Force Academy.
Oh, really?
Pretty fucking cool. Yeah, my old agent, his son pitched at the Air Force Academy. They invited me out to speak to the team, watch a game, and then tour the academy. It's pretty neat.
I would have to do that. That'd be
Badass,
cool.
so.
I was thinking it was going to be in Wyoming or
Check
something.
that out too.
No, I could be completely wrong, but the PRCA is in Colorado Springs, so I would assume that's where it is. You know, there's some like the Texas Hall of Fame, Texas Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame, and stuff like that.
So how many rodeos do you have to win for? I'm a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I don't know. I'm not.
Your dad in the Hall of Fame?
Yes, sir.
There you
Both
go.
of them are. So,
Yeah, you're a legacy. Yeah, I got to push you in.
yeah, you know, my family's been in rodeo since, you know, rodeo began. My great-great-grandfather, Buck Steiner, you know, and he's born in
I want a bunch of names, dude.
1899, and, you know, that he started that, and that's back when they were bucking buffaloes and stuff, you know. Like, so, like,
You ain't never seen that? This guy riding a buffalo? It is hilarious, man.
you know, we've been in this game a long time. We've got out a lot, and then it just keeps coming back. So,
That's fucking awesome.
been in a long time.
That is fucking awesome, man.
When they got
down back there.
ain't there a guy that like that they called him Buffalo Tom or something, that he would ride a buffalo everywhere like a horse and stuff?
I'm sure. I don't know.
That sounds like all like
That sounds like something that would happen.
myth
You know?
right there. I'm sure.
Yeah, they were showing something about it on Yellowstone or something. This guy was it's like a B-roll movie, and he's riding this buffalo around everywhere, and they're like, "There's no way."
Have you ever seen a buffalo in person?
Oh yeah, they're
They're
huge.
big as shit. Damn, those things are big.
Yeah.
I rode around South Dakota just to find one so I could see one in person, like a wild one. I just kept riding until I finally found.
Yeah, this is amazing. You never seen them on TV. They're 2,500 pounds, 2,000 pounds.
So do you guys y'all's family raised bronco horses?
Yes, sir. So, we got a couple studs and a bunch of mares. So I have colts every year, and we used to have a lot more horses than we do now. I probably got like 10 mares, and we got a stud. Now we had 2 studs. But at one time we had like 70 horses,
Oh wow,
70 bucking horses.
wow.
So it was just too much. I don't practice.
As we were talking
much.
earlier about buying bucking bulls, buying horses. So how does my investment get paid? I spend $1 million for a bull.
No, it's not that. It's not that
That's what
much.
his dumbass said.
Some of the bulls are.
So some of those bulls are worth, you know, a couple $1 million. Like, I mean, there's no telling how much.
Well, for
Bodacious would have sold.
for stud rights for one.
Yeah, exactly.
But then does the rodeo pay the owner for the bull to participate in the rodeo? I guess.
Yes, sir. So like, I don't know what the PBR is, but so like, say, the stock contractor gets paid, you know, 20 grand to show up, you know, $500 and out for a horse. You know, he has 10 horses.
How much for what?
For, you know, an out, like to buck a horse. So he gets paid, say, like 20,000. I don't know what it is, but say that just like he paid 20,000 show up, 500 a horse to buck, you know, and then whenever the horses, so 15 guys going into the NFR, we get on a call, pick the best 150 horses going down the road to come to the finals.
You guys get to choose the horses that show.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Sort of.
Everything you're telling me, I'm learning for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm learning too.
So
think
we
very-
sort of get to pick them. You know, we set our best list and then we send it off. And then, you know, there'll be some horses on there that we don't like. Send it off to, you know.
And what makes you want to choose a horse?
Just like, you know, like the average.
You can stay on him, or he's going to give you a good show.
Yeah, so like we have like the eliminator pin, which is horses that are, you know, could buck you off. They're the baddest things going down the road. But you know, like just average score, how much you've been won on it.
A little more for score.
Yes, sir. So like, because we want it to be even. We don't want it to be a drawing contest in Vegas. So we want the best bareback rider in the world to win the world.
Yeah, gotcha.
So
Yeah, you got 2 or 3 horses that are motherfuckers and 2 or 3 that are
exactly.
cupcakes.
Yeah. So like we call it
Cake,
our one pin is our hopper pin. Like you're gonna go out and have fun. You can go out the night before and hang out with the guys and show up and be hungover and still have some fun. So
Yeah.
So who's the number one bucking horse out there right now?
Right now,
Because in
in
rodeo,
my opinion, or like because we
no, in your
there's-
opinion,
like the horse of the year is a I think it's won like 2 or 3 years in a row. It's called Nightcrawler. It's badass. It just like leaves out of there, then just stays in one spot and jumps as high, kicks over its head. But it's not that hard to ride. Like it's not a difficult horse, and it's one horse of the year.
It's hard as shit.
So, but
Think of
I
it
mean, it's
straight
hard as
up
shit.
Africa.
in my opinion, I think like primetime Virgil's gotten a bit harder now, but he's still one of the best horses going down the road. That's the horse I set the world record on.
What world record been? What?
Highest score ever,
Okay. Hundo.
95.
That's the highest score ever.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they making 100 if you can't get 100?
Because there'll never be a perfect ride.
Those goddamn judges.
I know. There actually is 100 in the bull riding, but it's not
No.
it's not
No.
the best ride ever. No.
Not feasible.
So like
No.
the horses and the bulls, they actually make the Hall of Fame too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, sir.
Like
So, like-
Audacious is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Virgil's going to the Hall of Fame.
He has no idea. He has no idea he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I don't control any of that.
He's like, just give me something to eat.
All right, so how many more rodeos do you have to win before, I'm in the Hall, man? Well, I mean, you won total. You said last year was 22, but how many total?
I don't know. I've probably won.
Oh, don't do
I don't
to
know.
yourself. I lost track a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had a lot of success. I've done well.
Well, you're number 2, yeah, so of course you have. But I mean, have you won,
God, I hate
won
that
40 or have you won?
Well, you've been number one for a while too, though.
I don't know. I bet I've won. This is my 4th year. I bet I've won, 20 a year.
Okay, so we're close to 80 then?
We're probably
80
we're around 60,
60,
probably.
okay.
and that's just rodeos. Like, because I might be getting on 5 horses a rodeo.
Yeah.
So I could that's not including round wins. So I don't know. It could be less. It could be more. I don't know.
So what we have to do to win, like the stages of the rodeo to win the rodeo? How does that work?
So like
You
so there's like
all your rides?
there's like tournament styles. So like there'll be like 4 sets of 12 guys, and top 4 come out. And then you go to the semifinals. Top 8 or top 8 come out of the semifinals. And then then there's a 4-man. Which
How many guys show up at one event?
Mm,
Like in your division, how many guys? At one
so
event?
like there's the biggest rodeos, like there'll be like 30 guys. They take the top 30 or whatever it is. But it always comes down to like a 4 or 8 man. And so whenever you get to the 4 or the 8 man, that's how you win it.
Yeah, I got you.
And it's mainly like off like in the sets, money won. So the top 4 money winners of that set come out.
How much cheap? I guess it's got to be size of the event. Bigger events obviously pay more. What's the pay there for something?
Big rodeos like Fort Worth, San Antonio, they're gonna pay like around like 28,000 to win it. Houston, I made
Plus.
72,000 out of there this year. And then the American, it's not a PRCA rodeo, but it pays 100,000 to win it,
Very nice.
or $1 million if you're not.
Just in your division.
Yes, sir. Just
Oh,
in
shit.
each event.
Yeah.
So like the top 5 in the world from the previous year get exempted into the American, and so we have a shot to win 100,000. But the guys that go through the qualifiers, like the American qualifiers, they have a shot to win $1 million. But they have to beat they have to beat the top 5.
Yeah, beat you guys. So then there's $100,000 for your category, bull riding, all
Every
of them.
event.
Damn, dude.
So
Yeah.
A lot of money in those events.
so you got so
I mean total events categories in each event.
I want to say 8. There's bull riding, bareback riding, bronc riding, team roping, calf
Still in
roping,
bronc
bulldogging,
riding, what you-
barrel racing, and now breakaway roping. So 8.
What's bronc riding versus what you did?
Bronc riding, so you got a saddle. It's more traditional. It's like the first rodeo event. Pretty much based off breaking horses bucking, drunk cowboys.
Yes, we're talking about your bareback, but you're also talking about having your hands strapped in. So without a saddle, what's your hand strapped into?
So it's a rig, and it's like a leather and rawhide. The body goes around the horse's back, and then it comes up into a handle. It's a rawhide handle.
But your ass is on that horse's fucking fur.
Yes, sir.
Got
So there's nothing to it. It's just you can just think about a handle being strapped to a horse. I mean, it's just sat on their withers and pulled down as tight as we need it. So hand gets wedged in, doesn't come out.
And your feet are just dangling.
Yeah, your feet are just there, but
Doing what they're doing.
yeah, you keep them in the neck, keep them in the mane. They say the money's in the mane, so
So-
your balls are just getting pummeled.
yeah, we pull them up got to pull them to the left
No.
because if you can't pull them to the right, you'll be right on them. So.
Yeah.
Got to pull the old boys over to the left.
Or you can just like the RuPaul, just tuck them, you know,
Yeah.
like some of the.
We don't
I don't think
we
tucking
we
would do
tuck-
so good.
We don't tuck around
Dude,
here.
this number would be like, yeah, I don't know about the tuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
There's a few guys that I actually there's one guy that rides with a cup, and he's something.
you guys tease him, just make fun of him.
Yeah, whenever I was 15, I was messing with him, and we have arm braces that don't let our arm go straight, and we all put it just on our arm, and then put it on our shirt. Our shirt's over arm brace. You can't see the arm brace. He was putting it over his shirt, and I was messing with him. I was like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, my arm's too big. I can't get in my sleeve. And I was like, you want to measure with my eyes? I was like, it's not much bigger than mine. Whatever. He laughed about it. And then he put a cup in. I was like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, oh,
I would assume all you guys wear cups, man.
He's like, oh, my nuts are too big. I was like, you want to measure those too?
Well, if they're fucking too big, a cup would be counterproductive. You think?
Yeah, we don't
I
worry.
mean, I hate to be talking about men's balls here, but it's a curious question. I mean,
Well,
you get your fucking balls hammered on the back of those horses. You got to.
There's been a few times where I got off, and I was like, it's definitely shorter than it was.
Man, I've never seen on a baseball field without a cup on
Yeah,
once.
but yeah, I don't have much to lose, and I need everything.
You
I got.
folks were curious about rodeo riders and their balls. Everything you know right here is happening.
Yeah, there's a few times where I got off, and I was like, no way I can have kids.
If he was a lady, we'd be quite entirely different. But he's not a lady, so we're going to talk about balls right now.
Yeah, but like we're so far up on our rigging, like really, it's more like our asses on our rigging, like it's more like your gooches on your rigging handle. So we pull them up and we get
Starfish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Your butt on the starfish.
Oh yeah,
You know.
yeah.
I'll tell you what was pretty funny. He was telling me, or funny. So, Bob, Kid Rock, whatever you want to call him, he's got his own rodeo, right?
Mhm.
It's called like the Rock.
Kid Rock Rockin' Rodeo.
Yeah. I guess you got in trouble there and had to have a sit down with Bob or something?
Mm-mm.
Or was that?
Is this a rumor?
No, you were telling me something last
It's
night.
all over the internet.
That's how you,
Oh.
that you had to meet him?
I learn what I do every day on the internet. Every day. So, yeah,
You sound like...
Everything you know is off from Instagram, and TikTok.
yeah, something like that.
It's gotta be the internet. It's gotta be
There's a rumor that there's a big article about Rocker Steiner, Waterloo, Nevada, stabs a guy.
Oh,
I was like,
who'd you
oh.
stab?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. I need to look up the
Way low.
Wikipedia page.
Yeah, you got away though. Clearly, you're just
Yeah,
here.
Waterloo, Nevada isn't even a place. It is arrested for erratic driving and stabbing. And I'm like, I was in Fort Worth when this happened, But
Who comes up with this shit? I
You
mean,
guys
how
do
do
have a
they
lot
do
in
it?
common.
That thought had to originate somewhere. Who, where, why? The usual question.
it's well read out too. It's definitely AI. So-
yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was showing me...
But yeah, I don't think I got in trouble with the Kid Rock Rodeo.
You were saying something about you had to talk to Bob or do something with Bob at the rodeo or something? We was talking about it.
If I was gonna get in trouble, I don't think it'd be by Bob. I think he could
Be
let me
honest.
slide on
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the coolest things that I've heard done. We used to have spring training in Orlando, Florida, at Disney's Wide World of Sports. That's a fine place. And got to become good friends with Scott Stapp, who was Alicia's Creed
Yeah,
back
Creed.
in the day. And was also good friends with Edward McCain. He's
I'll be.
Yep, he's a Greenville, South Carolina guy. I played for the G Braves back in '97, and so Kid had this was in 2000. He had one song, he had Cowboy. That was it. So we go to the Orlando Arena to hear Dave Allen Coe open for Bob. Go backstage after the show, end up going back to Scott's house, and it was Scott, his lead guitarist, Eddie, Bob brought his lead guitarist. They plugged in fucking Scott's den. And they all just jammed till like 3 a.m.
Oh, that's badass.
And Bob had one song. I mean, he'd been on the radio for like 6 months, Eddie's got 2 or 3 songs, with the top 10 in the last few years. Creed's the biggest band in the world. I'm sitting listening to Bob play. I'm like, he's better than all you fucking cats. I mean, he is going from AC/DC to Hank Jr. to Skinner to his own shit. I'm like, who the hell is this motherfucker? He was just incredible, man. He's country. He's heavy metal. He's just doing anything.
He's badass.
And Stapp's playing and Eddie's playing. And I'm like, fucking Bob wears you boys out, man. He's a lot better than you guys are. And they're awesome musicians. But
Yeah, Bob is. I didn't realize how well he plays guitar. I mean, he plays everything. He plays drums, DJs.
yeah, he's
does everything.
like a Hank Jr. Hank can play every fucking instrument on that damn stage.
Yeah, so
Well, too.
I met Bob in 2022. I had a little falling out with the judges in the arena.
It was about your judging stuff.
It kind of blew up, and then a couple days later, at the time I thought it was like the worst thing that ever happened to me. I was like, this is horrible. And a couple days later, my dad was like, hey, some guys or some people reached out to Jessica, who's my manager, and Kid Rock wants to meet you. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, if I knew Cussed the Judge was going to get me to meet Kid Rock, I would have done this a long time ago.
Every night.
You know?
Chew one of his asses.
So, I went up to his box and we're talking about it. He's like, how much they fine you? And I was like, man, I think like 10 grand.
That's pretty good, huh?
10 grand, for the whole finals. And
you wear them out pretty good, or you just kind of pop off, or was it just an honest?
So what happened was I got on this horse. I was like 88, 91. Been on a lot that year. And I got on this horse at the finals, made the same ride, and I was 84 points. And I was like, and I just like looked at the judge, and I was like, what the fuck do you want from me? And the camera's right on my face. And it was a lot more aggressive than that. But
maybe the camera wasn't on you.
It was the thing about it. It was just a question. If there was no fuck involved, it would have just been a normal question.
Yeah.
So they got me pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
But he offered to pay my fines, but that's pretty cool.
For it.
Yeah, I was like,
just sell that watching, pay it $3,000.
It's like, I'm fine.
Pay over $3,000.
So what did he actually want to meet you for? Was it because of that?
Just that, yeah.
Badass, because he got an awesome name. That's why.
Oh,
that's why, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Best name in the business.
That's it. You can do a lot with that.
You got a whole family of badass names.
I know.
Yeah. Sid Steiner.
So you're gonna have to start thinking yours out.
Steiner. whole family's beat your ass.
Yeah.
Y'all just oozing coolness in there.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky with a pretty cool family.
Yeah.
Sounds like it, man. All right. Checking your chine out here. By chine, I mean your teeth. You wear mouthpieces.
Yeah, so I just started.
Yeah, so the ball, hell with the balls. We got to protect the thing grilled up.
Yeah, the only reason I wear mouthpiece is concussion protocol. So at the finals last year, I got knocked out a couple times.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, it was nice. I took a couple dirt
how's that
out? The second round, I was riding. Whenever you're riding, the horse is, obviously bucking, hitting you in the back of the head with their, hip bones. And I caught one on the back of the head and took a little nap while I was still riding.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, that's the only reason I'm not a world champion. So
is what?
Because I got knocked out that night.
So if you won that,
if I would have just stayed on that night, I would have been a world champion. Yeah, and so I got knocked out then, and then a couple nights later, didn't make the pickup man, and I hit the dirt, and the pickup horse, the other horse coming to pick me up, kicked me like ran by and nicked me in the head, took a nap there, and then
twice in one ride.
No, twice in I got knocked out in the second round and then the seventh round. So then the 10th round, I came off. Came off after the whistle. Hand came out, was upside down, and landed right on top of my head, and it kind of did like a. So I got like three. I got like 3 concussions in 10 days. Yeah, 10 days. Yeah.
Wow.
So I started wearing a mouthpiece. Just bite on something.
And you bareback. You don't wear helmets or anything.
No, sir. If we wore a helmet, there's so much whip, your head would fly off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you wouldn't look cool.
Definitely wouldn't look cool.
You
got to see the wig flowing down.
Yeah.
If I had a helmet on, the girls wouldn't know how good looking I am.
No, I wouldn't. No, you
can't do that.
Late, yeah. You still be a virgin.
So can you actually hear the crowd cheering for you?
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially at the Thomas and Mack, the finals. There's 16,000 people and it's a little arena. It just feels like they're screaming in your ears. While I'm riding, I can hear everything.
That's pretty.
Well, cool, dude. Love you came out, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Most folks get lazy. They want to do the video conference and all that. But obviously, being here at a venue like this at John Rich's Riviera, pretty cool venue we got set up with. So thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on the
It's great to be here.
Uncaged podcast, man. Great conversation, and hopefully I can retain all the info you filled my tank.
I know there's a lot. It's hard to explain.
No shit. And I probably got about a third of what I need to know about rodeo. But I'll definitely start watching more rodeo now. Mm-hmm. When's your next competition?
I go to Pecos, Texas, Saturday.
Okay. Those televised?
Yes, sir.
Cowboy Channel. ESPN, Cowboy Channel?
Cowboy Channel.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch these. I'm trying to watch you ride it.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
And definitely keep it up when
we got to go watch. We got to
that number one number gets stuck by your name.
Yeah, I'm behind I want to say right now 25,000, 30,000. So I won 17,000 last week, so it's just a couple more weeks.
Oh, is there a money thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, money.
Top 15 money winners go to the NFR.
And then the highest money winner gets the number one ranking.
Yes, sir.
just learning something else.
Yeah.
I'm dumb and old, and my brain is full of malted hops and barley. I'll probably get all this shit in about 2 hours.
You want to give a shout out to any of your endorsement people or things like that while you're here?
Yeah, I got Boot Barn, rank 45, and
Boot Barn right to the street.
Yes,
I got the coolest sponsors
I
in the
know.
world. Happy Dad, just picked them up. Black Rifle Coffee, Saratelli hats.
I've been talking to Black Rifle Coffee, actually. I buy those and stuff.
Matt Best is he's the owner and founder. He's a
You got to interview
guy.
Matt
He's a
Best.
super cool guy.
Yeah.
Barstow. If I didn't have them, I couldn't be riding bareback horses.
Yeah.
I got the best sponsors going.
And who's your hat company?
Saratelli.
Saratelli.
Yeah, they make some sick hats.
Yes.
They had the most expensive hat in the world.
Yeah, lay it on me.
50,000
50 grand.
For a hat.
Make it be.
I want to say 50,000. It might be more. Could be like 75. I don't know. There's diamonds in the band, and it's sick.
I'll make the bean look good.
That's insane. 50,000.
I told him I want one for the
That's
NFR.
redneck right there.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
That is awful.
How much your hat, Johnny Free?
I don't even know it was free.
It's the best kind.
The store didn't know it was free, but you knew it was free.
I think
Store hadn't found out.
I think Cameron charges what, 1,500, 2,000 for this hat.
Yeah, good hats expensive, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be walking around just with some goof ass.
We got to take Rocker down to the boot barn and get him a hat.
Yeah, hat. Yeah,
Yeah, we can do that.
do that.
Figure that out.
Well, shit, Rocker, thank you, man.
Thank you again,
And,
sir.
you and your cool name and your awesome rodeoing. And yeah, we'll definitely fans check him out, Rocker Steiner, the soon-to-be #1 bareback rider in the world. So thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show.